Hello friends, welcome to our channel. We would start this video with the famous quote from Benjamin Franklin, which says, "If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail." Everything that we want to achieve in life needs a goal and an action plan to achieve the goal. So let me ask you the simple question. What is the goal that you want to achieve? If you have not designed your goal yet, we would urge you to watch the first part of this video where we shared smart technique of goal setting.
Once you design your goal, the most important part is to define your action plan to achieve the goal. In this video, we will share most effective way to accomplish any goals you set for yourself. And to have better understanding, we have divided the action plan in 4 important steps.
First step is list the task and priorities. Create a rough template to list down all the tasks to be performed. Make sure that each task is clearly defined and is attainable. If you come across larger and more complex tasks, break them down to smaller ones that are easier to execute. But it is also important to understand that you cannot complete all tasks on your own. And hence, you also need to define, delegate, and also consult for certain tasks to reach to your desired goal. You can also use RASI framework if you have delegated tasks to various people to attain defined goal. RASI is nothing but people who are responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. Once you list down all the tasks, then prioritize the task and add deadlines against each task. It is important to list the steps in a proper sequence. Otherwise, one task can block the subsequent task. If you feel that the priority has to be changed, then reorganize the list by reprioritizing the task. It is also important to follow 80-20 rule here. The 80-20 rule says 80% of your result will come from 20% of your activities. The first 20% of time that you spend planning your goal and organizing your plan will worth 80% of your time and efforts required to achieve the goal.
Step 2. Identify the resources. For all the given tasks, you will also require certain resources in form of man, machine or material. So first of all, you need to identify what are all the resources that are required to execute the task. And if they are currently not available, you need to make a plan to acquire them. An action plan should have an estimate of the resources required and readily available with you. The essence of identifying available resources is also to manage them effectively to achieve a specific goal. The action plan should also include your budget, and for that you can also assign a column in your action plan to mark the cost against each task. For example, if you are earning 6 to 8 lakh rupees a year and if you still want to save 15 to 20 lakh rupees in next 5 years, then based on your expertise, you may also need to purchase investment books or softwares to increase your financial acumen. You may also need to open your Demat or bank account and hire a financial advisor, then make investment in stocks, bonds, FD or other means to get higher returns. You can also add your family members in your team so that you can jointly cut down your expenses and together as a team achieve your goal. The combination of RASI framework and your resources can be seen here, where your resources can be books, softwares, financial investment, investment advisor, family members, etc.
Now third step is visualize and draft your action plan. This step is all about imagining your plan in your mind, which is easy to understand and which can easily be translated to anyone who is part of your plan. Whether your action plan comes in the shape of a flowchart, Gantt chart or table, make sure that it clearly communicates the elements we have identified so far, like task, task owners, deadlines, resources, etc. This document should be easily accessible to everyone and should be editable.
Step 4. Monitor, evaluate and update. One of the most important steps is to keep track of your progress and make adjustment whenever required. Also allocate some time to evaluate the progress you have made with your team. If required, you can use a goal planner as well. Personally, I am also a big believer in the usefulness of planners, and that usefulness can be applied to achieving your goals as well. Once you have created milestones and a schedule in your smart action plan, write them down in your planner and cross them off as you achieve them. Doing this will help you stay organized and keep you on track to reach the goals you set. Finally, choose how you will monitor and manage your progress and record completion of each task in your action plan. For personal goals, You might use a chart, journal, or annotated calendar to keep track of your progress. If I take a simple example of measuring and monitoring your weight loss plan, you can keep a track as below. Did you exercise 30 minutes a day for 5 days per week? Did you keep a meal log and limit your calories to 1500 per day? Have you lost 3 kgs in the past month? You can mark tasks that are completed as done in your final action plan, bringing attention on how you have progressed towards the goal. This will also bring out the tasks that are pending or delayed, and in that case you can figure out why and find suitable solutions, then update the action plan accordingly.
One note of caution. Most of the times, the dream to achieve your goal will likely both wax and wane over time. This being the case, you may find yourself at a point where you have all but forgotten why you set this goal for yourself in the first place. To avoid this, one of the best things you can do is to keep track of your progress in a goal journal. Not only will writing down your thoughts, progress, and more in a journal help keep you focused on your goal, it will also serve as a reminder of why you need to stay motivated. Executing your SMART goals will always be more challenging than setting them. But if you remain dedicated and follow our steps, then you can certainly achieve each goal that you set. Further, you can also use our template for action plan. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe for more such videos.